Hi, this is Lee Jenkins in Miami with Ben Golliver after Game 4 of the NBA Finals, in which the Spurs took a commanding 3-1 lead. And Ben, Game 4 felt like an extension of Game 3 in a clinical fashion. The Spurs just carved up the Miami defense. Their passing game right now, I don't know if there's an answer for that. The way they're swinging the ball side to side, beating those heat traps. They continue to get open three-pointers, open looks at the basket, and right now the Heat look like they have no answer for it.
No question. Miami looked like a broken team, and it was funny. I started getting some messages on Twitter from coaches, and they're telling me, I'm showing my players, I'm showing my kids tape of San Antonio's offense, tape of their defense, because they were just working so hard on both sides of the ball, and they're having so much success. I mean, I didn't think like Miami was trying. There just wasn't anything they could do. They were almost in over their head a little bit. They looked like they were in quicksand on defense, and offensively they just couldn't get anything in the paint. The rim was protected, the shooters weren't open, and it was just basically a complete shutdown on both ends.
You know, as well as the Spurs have played throughout the playoffs, a lot of their players were saying that this is the best two-game stretch they've had in the postseason, and that tonight, Game 4, they may have even performed better than in Game 3, when we all know that they were at 95.5% shooting midway through the second quarter. So this Spurs machine is humming right now in a way that I think surprises even them.
How much is it that Boris Diaw going into the starting lineup? You know, LeBron James pointed out they've got 4 point guards on the court at sometimes when he's out there, and Parker and Ginobili, and they just load up on these perimeter players, and it really opens everything up. You know, they didn't even really need anything from Duncan tonight. They still won big time, and I think so much of it is due to Diaw's versatility inside and outside, being able to just kind of, you know, pick on the weak side defenders really with the ball movement.
Nobody goes small against the Heat and lives to tell about it, really. But in this case with the Spurs, they're doing it. When the Heat blitz Tony Parker, Diaw's really becoming that alternative point guard for them, and he's such a good passer. He's so versatile. That's part of the reason I think that his move into the starting lineup, I don't think it's any coincidence that it's yielded 2 of these major blowouts, and I'm sure we'll see him right back in there in Game 5.
The other thing we should mention, Kawhi Leonard. I mean, he might have outplayed LeBron James for the second time in a row. I mean, you can make that argument tonight. He clearly did in Game 3. If that continues, this series is over. And to me, Miami almost evolved a little bit too much into 1-on-5 play at times. You know, LeBron's doing a lot of one-on-one stuff. And again, that's a success of San Antonio's defense. You know, taking away the other options, forcing LeBron to do the difficult stuff rather than the easy stuff.
Yeah, offensively, defensively, Spurs right now dominating in every facet. For Ben Golliver, I'm Lee Jenkins from Miami for Sports Illustrated.